Next up is Flanger. Flanger is a very, very short delay that happens on the incoming signal and kind of recombines that delayed signal with the original signal. So if we hit play on that, it's really easy to listen for it. Kind of hear this sweeping effect. Depth controls the amount of effect. Rate is the speed at which it oscillates around the delay. And feedback is kind of a resonance on itself, so it feeds back in the original signal and kind of gives it a different sound. And wet controls the amount of effect versus dry signal. So next up, we'll have a look at the chorus. And to do so, I've added a PCM synth up here, loaded with a piano preset, just playing a little arpeggio. So I've got that soloed out, and we'll just have a listen to that first. So if I add a chorus effect, now what the chorus does is it simulates a multitude of the same instrument playing together in a chorus or choir. What you get with this effect is effectively all the instruments will be slightly detuned from each other, and that gives it a nice rich sound. The chorus effect replicates this by creating a delayed signal and deforming it, kind of pitching it in and out of the original signal. So let's have a listen to that. You can control the amount of detune with the depth knob. The rate controls the rate at which we go from tuned high and tuned low. The delay introduces a pre-delay on the output signal from the chorus, so it kind of blends in a bit later with the original. And wet controls the amount of chorused signal that mixes in with the dry signal. Now, I didn't explain this box on the flanger. This box controls how the effect oscillates around the dry signal. So right now we've got both channels of this stereo PCM synth oscillating in sync with each other using a triangle wave. So if we can change this to a sine wave, two triangle waves that only oscillate above the bass frequency, or two sine waves, we can make the left side oscillate above first and then below next, and make the other side do the opposite. So that gives it an even richer kind of stereo field. And then we can choose a sine wave version of the same thing.